So I thought I did a video on this before, but I was looking through some of my past videos and I'm not sure I did. I'm just going to show you really easily how to buy any of the projects that are on Hedera, HBAR, which is a layer 1. Technically not a blockchain, it's a hash graph, but they call them HTS tokens, those projects. It'll be really straightforward. I'm talking here about BONZO, but I'll show you you can do it for any of them. And recently I did a video where BitGo has added all of these projects you see here. And that is a big deal because they have institutional investors. I think they did this a while ago. So BONZO just came out this year in 2025. This is June when I'm making the video. So let me show you how you can buy BONZO and how easy it is. Now, first thing I want to say is thank you, heartfelt thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I got a milestone recently on my subscribers here in June, over 5,000. May not seem like a big deal. It's a big deal to me. It means that, well, some people actually like my content, so I guess I won't stop. I started it, as I've said before, for selfish reasons, because I wanted to force myself to do even more research into the cryptos that I was going to purchase. I'm always transparent, and I've done a video before on my portfolio. It might have changed slightly, but I own over 60 myself. I am very diversified for various reasons. Won't get into that. Also want to say thank you. There's a join button below. I don't know if you know this, but on YouTube channels, some of them, you can actually join. I think it's like $5 a month. There's a separate section where you can comment on the videos because I post each video there. You may want to ask questions or discuss things about a particular video that you may not want to put in the public section. $5 a month. There are people that have subscribed to that. I got another individual the other day. I think most of them are just doing it to support my channel. I'm not going to say their names, but I actually see their accounts. So I do know who you are, and I do appreciate that very much. But for privacy reasons, I'm not going to say their names or their accounts. They may not want me to do that, but I know who you are. Thank you very much. Also, I have a school community. If you want to learn more about everything that I teach, I've got courses to help you onboard, whether it be putting something in a particular wallet or taking out a loan or putting it in an IRA account, you name it. There's a link down below. Now, let's get started. Oh yeah, my disclaimer. Big dumb animal, don't do what I do, informational purposes only. If you go to bonzo.finance, how do you buy something like BONZO? Well, before I show you the most simplest way, if you go to CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap and you type in one of the projects. So for example, SaucerSwap is Sauce. If you wanted to buy them, you pull them up, you search on Sauce, you pull up the project, and then they'll show a detailed page. Every page looks like this. You can either scroll down or hit markets. It'll take you down. And it shows here that Sauce is available on SaucerSwap, but also on MEXC. And if it was available on other exchanges, it would show their names there as well. And you can see where any crypto is available. Some are only on certain ones. Oh, it looks like it's on Gate as well. Okay, but BONZO at the moment, to buy it, you're going to go to SaucerSwap. SaucerSwap is also a project on Hedera. SaucerSwap is the #1 decentralized exchange where you can buy and swap your coins. And BONZO Finance is the #1 borrow lend. Here's how you get your BONZO. You come here to SaucerSwap and you're going to connect a wallet. There are various wallets that can hold Hedera and the HTS tokens. When a token is created, I think there's a couple different names for them, but most of the time they just refer to them as HTS tokens, meaning they're on the Hedera network, let's say. I use Hashpack as a wallet. So I'll click here. It'll ask for my approval. I have to log in and I'll approve. I'll do it right now. All right. So now that I've connected the wallet, I'm not getting into wallets and all that sort of stuff now. This is just a real simple. It's going to show your wallet address up here at the top. You can see they have various things like staking your sauce or liquidity pools, but we're just going to talk about swapping. You can go right to swap or you can just search right here. It's going to show you whatever Hedera token you're looking at. This is the swap side over here. You don't really have to change this, but I like to pull it up. So if you wanted to, in this case, you would go to BONZO. It's going to show you the BONZO chart. That's 1 day versus all time. Remember, you can see it's going up nicely, but it only came out early 2025. On the right-hand side, it's looking inside of my wallet. So if I say from HBAR, Now you click H bar and you can pick other assets. So I could take some USDC. I have $108, woohoo, of USDC in my wallet, and I could use it to buy BONZO. Or I could click and say, well, how much H bar do I have? Well, I have $84 worth of Hedera in this particular wallet. Not much again, but I can swap it for BONZO. Let's just use some USDC. You can click, I want to use 25% or 50, max, whatever, or you can just type in what you want to do. I don't know. Let's just say $20 worth. I want to buy BONZO. Now, right here, I could click and choose something else. If I wanted to buy Sauce or a different asset or anything, any one of the tokens. Look how many different projects there are on Hedera that you can purchase. There's many. In this case, I'm going to purchase BONZO. Click and change it if you want to buy something else. And it tells you how much I'm going to get for my essentially $20. Slippage fee, the price and what you're going to get. The network fee, it's 11 cents. Slippage is very low. And then down here, it'll say swap. It'll keep changing every now and then if I don't swap because pricing can change. When I click swap, it's going to ask me to do that within my wallet. So it's asking here to approve. It's telling me the fee that it's going to cost. And usually it takes a second. Done. It says up here, token is swapped successfully. If I refresh, this is my wallet here. And I scroll down, I'm going to now see that I have some more BONZO and that my USD coin has gone down. So as you can see, what's happening here is it's looking into my wallet. When you connect your wallet to this exchange, it says, well, what assets do you have? How much do you have of each? What do you want to do? If you say swap, it's going to remove the USDC from my wallet, that $20. It's going to turn it into BONZO. Then it's going to take that BONZO and put that into my wallet. And then I can simply just come over here and disconnect if I want to. It's that simple. Again, if you want to buy anything else, if you want to buy Sauce or any of the other projects, you would just come here. Let's click Sauce. And if I wanted to, I've got $88. I could buy $20 of Sauce. And it would go through the exact same procedure. Here it is. Do I want to approve? Sure, why not? Let's buy some Sauce as well. I really like the Sauce and the BONZO price today. Done. And that will be reflected. It says here, token swapped, all done. And that too will be reflected in my wallet. As you can see, I had $108 of USDC. I bought $20 of BONZO, $20 of Sauce, and now I'm down to $68. 108 minus 40 is 68. In my wallet, I've got $20 of BONZO and $20 of Sauce based on today's prices. That's it. It was that simple. Just wanted to show you how you can buy any of the projects on Hedera, specifically BONZO and Sauce, which is the #1 decentralized exchange and the #1 borrow lend. The second way to obtain some of these, which is very interesting, they integrated this a while ago. You saw that we were performing a swap of something in the wallet for something else. But you can also click buy because they integrated with Coinbase on-ramp. So you can actually buy or transfer with Coinbase or buy with a debit card. Right here, you can see it says up to $1,000 a week with your debit card. But of course, you can use your Coinbase account to transfer any amount, and that can be linked to your bank account or whatever it may be. I think this is a huge addition to SaucerSwap because you can connect it directly to Coinbase, or you can just buy with a debit card right here within SaucerSwap and skip a lot of steps to buy some of these coins even faster. But you're still going to have to connect a wallet because those crypto coins that you purchase need to go somewhere. One last thing I want to make sure is very clear. If you noticed, when I purchased something, it told me what the fee was going to be to make that transaction. In that case, I believe the first one was 11 cents, but was paid for in Hedera H-bar. So you always want to make sure that in your wallet, I was using Hashpack wallet, you always have some Hedera in there. It doesn't need to be much, but you're going to need it to be able to pay that fee. Otherwise, if I didn't have it, I would have had to have purchased some Hedera, put it in my wallet, and then I would have been able to make the transaction. Have a great day. Hope this was helpful. Hope we can all make generational wealth together with crypto.